Okay, listen. JC is begging millennials to stop the teapot posing. I saw this article in Pure Wow. Welcome to the show where we ask burning questions and try to find an answer to it. And you know the drill. Why, get ready for the day. Today we're in a little bit of a different setting. I'm in Cape Cod for a wedding. Welcome to my temporary bathroom. So in this article they explain what the teapot pose is, and that's basically when we put our hands on our hips. And if you've ever taken a photo with some friends or you're alone for any reason, maybe you're like traveling, I'm 100% sure that you probably have done this pose. So after they explain it, they say that it seems that it's going out of style, and they put a video of a creator asking the question, why millennials pose this way every time that they're, taking a photo? So we have that as our burning question. Why do they do it? Is it actually going out of style? I got you. So what this article is calling the teapot pose, and it refers like millennial basically invented this pose. This pose has been used for years and years, and you will see it. If you ever go to a museum, you will see that a bunch of people used to do this pose. One really funny nugget that I came up while I was doing the research on my book, Napoleon actually used to do this pose. But he didn't really do it just to be like Paris Hilton. He really did it because he actually had a pain in his stomach. Something like here. He's really remembered as a powerful man. The biggest beauty about this pose, you're able to really show where your waist is. So you can snatch it a little bit, and sometimes a lot. Besides that, this pose not only really show your waist, but also break the lines in your body. Then if you put your hand here, it's less likely that you're gonna stay this way. It's more likely that you're going to do something like this. So why do they do it? Because it works.
Their first argument is that Gen Z says that it's out of style, but they got the concept of the teacup pose kind of wrong to start.
And the first thing is that one of the principles in photography is to create triangles with your body. And I repeat this over and over again when you're taking a photo. This is just a way to kind of know what to do in front of the camera and try not to screw it up. Obviously, in the realm of reason. But the principle is to create triangles so it becomes more visually appealing in the photo, since a photo it's, an art form too. It is an art form even if you're taking a photo, just a selfie for somebody that you're gonna randomly text that you met on Tinder. I know, that might not sound really artistic, but it all depends. Maybe it's the art of love in that case. The whole point is that when you think about triangles, it's easier to pose and it's easier to break down. So I'm making triangles with my body, and triangles with my body, triangles. So this is not doing the teacup, it's simply using the triangle technique, which in general it's more useful than giving names to specific poses. It becomes just too confusing.
The second argument why they say this pose is out of style is because they check all the photos of a red carpet and they saw that less people were doing this pose.
It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going out of style, especially because the way that they select those photos on the website, it's kind of random. Like, I've done red carpets before as a photographer many years ago and will not recommend.
Okay, the way that it works is that they set up the red carpet, and in each point of the red carpet there's a different news outlet. So maybe this person starts with this specific pose at the beginning, and then they change the poses with each interview or each photo, depending on the point of the carpet that they are. So if you're checking just one news outlet, you're not gonna know if that person repeated that pose later on to another news outlet, and so on. So the data gets a little bit foggy, I will say.
It feels a little bit like when you read these articles, it's like what's trending, and then some of them are like, well, leopard, it's really not going on this season, and stripes, definitely stripes are not. It's like, you're gonna tell me tomorrow, literally tomorrow, that it's coming back just because it is a freaking classic. Let me tell you one thing, it passed many years that you probably are not even gonna live. If you have freaking trousers, a black blazer, anything that is animal print, it's just not gonna go out of style. It's just not. It's like red lips. Somebody's like, yeah, red lips, you cannot use red lips after you are like 30. It's like, what are you talking about? Have you ever seen a French woman with red lips way over 30? She looks freaking delicious, beautiful. Those things just don't go randomly out of style. And in that particular case, what they're calling the teapot, Pose, it's one of those things for sure. Another argument that it's brought up is like being fake. Like it doesn't feel really natural, and now in social media we're going more to like this natural vibe. But there's definitely a place for things. If you want to look like breezy and beautiful, where you're like, if I was here on vacation, I could like totally go to the beach and I want to look like breezy, and maybe if I'm in front of the water, I don't really want to do this pose, and I want to look a little bit more like, yeah, so natural, right? Teacup pose is mostly used when you're going out with your girls, or when you're like having a family photo, but it's not professionally done. And besides that, it works. It's not the time. I mean, maybe it depends on your family, but if I'm with my dad, I'm not gonna be like, just catch me doing whatever. Like, no, it's like, dude, it's like a moment. We're gonna take a nice photo to remember this moment. And then you go and you're like, I'm here with my dad, it's pretty, whatever. So, are you gonna start creating wrinkles if you do this pose? No, you're absolutely safe. And it doesn't matter if somebody says something today, tomorrow, literally tomorrow, they gotta need to take it out of the list, because it's just easier to stop thinking about it, a particular pose, and more as like the core of the pose, which is creating triangles that feel flattering for you, and this can really help you. This is my first time in this town, and I think it's so pretty. I wish I could stay a little bit longer to take like casual and very not planned pictures. People are here. Let me finish. Let's pick up an outfit and then I'll take you outside.
My husband was super tired and he was taking a nap, and I like to get ready before him, not to feel the pressure. So here it's me getting ready, trying not to wake him up. I don't think I was super successful. Okay, let me give you a tour of the Airbnb that we're staying today. So this is the entrance, then you're gonna see the living room, which is so nice. It brings that Cape Cod vibe going on, I will say. Then you can see our room, and then, you know, people going around. This is my husband, his friend. Then here's the kitchen, which is very open and nice. Oh my god, photos here. I totally forgot to take photos, but it's a really nice place to take photos. Then you go downstairs. Yeah, I know, I'm giving you like the full tour. And they actually have another bed there, and also a bathroom, which is pretty nice. And then they have another section that is upstairs, 2 more rooms. I didn't want to get into the other room, not to be rude and be like, you know, like trying to get some content. But I love home tours, so I need to have my moment in this Airbnb. I hope that you enjoy this mini tour. Let's keep going. The groom brought us little presents before the rehearsal dinner, and this is us at the rehearsal dinner after we did the rehearsal at the church. This place is absolutely stunning. Here you can see my husband really enjoying his dinner, being very happy about it. And here a little bit of cake. Here's some photos of me actually creating triangles. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you want to keep hanging out, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you forever.